What it is, your boy DJ Ryu, it's your boy Pyro. Saying we outside M.O.B. We tuned in with Beat Finest TV. You know what it is? Already.
Welcome back, everybody. I have my two top producers from Houston, Texas, right here. Super producers, DJ Ryu and Pyro, straight out of Sound M.O.B. They have worked with a lot of famous people straight out of Houston. So I'm going to interview them in a little bit so you can kind of find out exactly how they work, where they came from, how they started, and what they have coming up. So don't miss it. Welcome back, everybody. We got my boy Pyro right here.
Already.
Ask him a couple questions to find out exactly how he became, how he started. So Pyro, thank you so much for being on the show. So how did it all begin? What made you become a producer?
I've always been a fan of music. When I was an early teenager, probably wasn't even a teenager yet. I think I was probably 12 years old. Went to Blockbuster and rented a video game called MTV Music Generator. And it was basically something like how Fruity Loops is now. Fruity Loops is a music program that you know what I'm saying, create beats on. It was kind of like an early version of that. It had the loops and all that in there for you, or the piano roll if you wanted to get technical and create your own music on it. I rented that and pretty much been making beats ever since then.
First complete beat. Do you remember that moment?
Yeah, kinda, sorta. It's kind of blurry.
You still have it?
Nah, I don't. I had several computers crash on me over the years, you know what I'm saying, so nah, I don't have the luxury of still having it.
We're about to play it for you guys right now. Nah, so what made you, like, you know, did you ever want to be a rapper? Did you ever want to be a singer, or you just always wanted to be a production part of the music?
Nah, actually, I always wanted to rap. I wanted to sing, I just didn't have the voice to accompany me for that. Still might rap, you know what I'm saying? Like, I still dibble and dabble in it just a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But I might go ahead and do that one day, who knows?
So anybody in your family do music too, or is it just you?
My brother, he does music and did music, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Ken, Free Ken, already.
I know sometimes it's tough, you know, when your family, you know, they're not from the music industry, for their son or their daughter to just want to do music. It's kind of tough for them sometimes to support it.
Yeah,
your family supportive?
Nah, in my case, my family has been very supportive throughout my whole journey. And you know what I'm saying, I gotta thank God for that, and I thank them for that.
That's nice. That's really, really good.
Yeah.
Behind a great person always comes, you know, some kind of great advice and background, so that's good. So tell me a little bit about how you got, you know, connected with, you know, DJ Ryu. Like, how did y'all meet?
Started at the grade school of Barbara Jordan High School for Careers.
Nice.
Which music production wasn't a career at the school, whatever. But somehow we just, you know what I'm saying, found one another. Or that we met through a mutual friend, Crucial.
Okay.
And Crucial was a rapper, or is a rapper. And Ryu was producing music for him. They was making music together. And Crucial was like, you should come through the studio one day or whatever. So one day after school, I went to DJ Ryu's house. And you know what I'm saying, he had the whole layout. He had the whole studio, and this in high school, so it blew my mind. Like, he had the MPC, he had everything. We needed to make an album or whatever we wanted to do.
So he had everything ready there.
Had everything. So played some of my beats for him, he played some of his beats for me, and you know what I'm saying, we was both on the same point and making the same kind of music. So. And from that, it's kind of just blossomed to what it is today.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Like, how is it working with another producer, like, together? Like, do y'all ever bump heads? Y'all, you know, y'all always have the same vision?
I mean, sometimes we bump heads, sometimes we have the same vision, but it's all in what's ever best for the song. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes he might have a vision that's different from mine.
Okay. Yeah, it always
and vice
helps.
versa. So
Yeah,
it always helped to have a different perspective.
That's good. That's really, really good. Sometimes, so for all the artists that are out there wanting to, work with, a producer, you got two producers that are very talented that you can actually sit down with, and they can both give you, their ideas and their help. That really helps out a lot. Okay, when y'all are making the music, do you do something that he does not? Does he do something that? What's your? Y'all have the same responsibilities?
Well, early on, like when we first started working, it was certain stuff that one of us were better than the other.
Yeah.
Like for instance, he was better than me at keys. Like at the keys, I was better than him at like the drums and stuff like that. But I think after us working together for so long, over a long period of time, both of our strong points kind of rubbed off on each other. So now it's like we're damn near like the same producer now.
So y'all got double tag team for your but can't say yes. No, so there you go, everybody. Got Pyro here. Now I'm really interested in hearing more of your stuff. So keep on looking out. Watch out for him. He's coming soon. Blowing up. Already got a lot of stuff out there. And he's about to do some more stuff. So check him out.
Sure. About to blow up.
Now we got the other half of Sound Mob. We got my boy here, DJ Ryu. Thank you so much for being here today. I know you all have been all over the country lately, and you're finally back in Houston to do this interview with us. I appreciate that. So, same thing for you, DJ Ryu. How did you become a musician when it came to your career?
Basically, it started off with my family. I grew up in a musical family, like Tejano band and all that. So, I had it around me, so I was kind of forced into it. Like as a kid, I had my big brother always on to pick up an instrument, whatever it was.
Yeah.
I'm saying, so I picked up the accordion. That's what I started on.
Accordion?
Yeah.
No shit. Hey, if I ever need you for a quinceañera, you could be there.
Yeah, hit me up.
No, that's really cool. So we got somebody on your team that didn't have the music background, and we got somebody like yourself that came from the music background. So that's definitely a big plus for the company right there. So what made you want to go into the hip hop community?
Just growing up in the hood and going to school in the hood. I'm saying that's all I heard. That's all we listened to was like Fifth Ward Boys and like Ghetto Boys and like all the old Scarface Rap A Lot. I'm saying shout out to Rap A Lot. But just growing up listening to the music, I was just intrigued by it,
So what'd your family say about that?
They always supported me. I started off DJing.
No, mijo, we want you to be a Tejano singer.
Nah. I always had the support. Either way it was gonna go. Like if I went to school, or if I went to the Tejano scene, or if I did the rap. Like I started off DJing before I started producing. So like DJing, I got to study like music, like the beats per minute, the tempos, and just study like different types of genres of music.
All the genres, right? As a DJ, you have to be familiar with all that. It's cool. So tell me a little bit about like how you started with the company. Like how did you get with your partner?
Me and Pyro like always been cool since high school. So since high school we were working together, and after that we started doing beat battles. Like I remember he told me about a beat battle. I think it was like 2006, 2007. It was a Red Bull Big Tune, and he was like, "Man, I'm finna get in this beat battle. You should check it out. You should join too." So I submitted my music, he submitted his music. We both got picked to be in the beat battle.
So y'all, this is before
this was before we was
Mob.
even Sound Mob. We was like working by ourselves.
So y'all were just looking out for each other. Because I was gonna say, like, what made you choose him out of all the people in Houston, Texas? What is it about him? And you were like, this is my boy right here. I can work with.
We always had that chemistry, really. After doing them beat battles, we made it to like the final round.
Yeah.
And we was like kids. We was like 17.
Y'all won, right?
That was the first time. We didn't win the first time.
First time y'all didn't win.
It was like we was young. We was like the youngest cats in there. And, like we had old school heads, and then like S1. I'm saying S1. He ended up winning. He did like Kanye West record, the Power Joint, and the Beyonce record. I'm saying they already majored in the game, but they was in the starting off too. They was already older than us.
Right, but so y'all were there.
We was young, but we was on that level, so it gave us like inspiration to keep pushing. So after that year, me and Power was like, man, we gotta win this next year. So the next year we just teamed up.
What's y'all won the next time. What do you think your greatest accomplishment is personally? Not from the company, not from your partnership, but for you right now.
For me, it was just seeing my name inside a Billboard magazine. Like that was like the biggest thing for me. Like, I used to dream of that, like growing up. Like seeing us at #1 with my name on it, like that was crazy.
Yeah. So we used to want to keep going, of course.
Yeah. So like that's just the beginning for it. It gave us inspiration to keep doing what we're doing now, but take it to the next level.
Now, right now, whenever it comes to making the beats, making your music, what is something about you that people can be like, oh, that's Sound Mob right there? I mean, well, not really Sound Mob, you. Like, let's say, oh, that's DJ Ryu. Like, what is your specialty?
I mean, I pride myself in the keys. I do drums too, but like, I pride myself with melodies, coming up with catchy melodies. Just using different sounds, like weird little whistles and different stuff to make stuff catchy. So
now I saw that it was. Are you the songwriter or Pyro was the songwriter? Like,
we both write.
Both write.
But he's more of a songwriter than me. He rapped before. I never rapped. I never tried it.
That helps with. I assume that helps with when it comes to an artist coming into your studio.
Yeah. I mean, just having ideas already. Like we both come up with ideas, lay down hooks. So if the artists like the hook, if they don't like them, then we can work together and come up with something.
Cool. Well, definitely want to check him out, yo. DJ Ryu from Sound Mob, up close and personal. So we about to bring them both back and talk about the company. So don't miss it. We are back with super producers Pyro and DJ Ryu at a Sound Mob Studios here in Houston, Texas. And I got them right here to talk about the company, talk about what they've been working on. So, number one question, where is Sound Mob? Where y'all at? Where can we find you?
You can follow us on Twitter as always at Ryu_Sound Mob.
Pyro_Sound Mob.
And what part of Houston are y'all from?
Northeast. Northeast.
The studio's in Northeast?
Yeah.
Okay. Northeast where? What part?
5th Ward.
Uh-oh, 5th Ward. Don't worry, just take your bulletproof vest and your dogs and you'll be fine.
we got guard dogs and all that. You ain't gotta worry about it.
You don't gotta worry about that. So a little bit about who you've worked with. I heard, y'all did really, really great with Drink in My Cup, with Kirko Bangz. Like, how were you introduced to Kirko?
It was through a mutual friend of mine named Tay. I was working at the Academy a while back, and Tay kept telling me about Kirko. And he was like, you need to work with him. Y'all both dope. Y'all need to get together and work on something. So after about many months of doing that, I don't even know how long it was, he kept, hit me up about it. So I finally took him on it. He brought Kirko through my studio in my house. And basically worked from that. First we did What Your Name Is.
Yeah, so y'all did good with that, but y'all did real good with the Drink in My Cup. What was it about Drink in My Cup that made it, pop off more than the first one?
Honestly, I think What Your Name Is, it was never meant really to be a single like that. It was just a freestyle. You know what I'm saying? When we first did it, he was just fucking around in the studio on auto-tune for the first time ever. And just, it came out how it came out. It was actually 6 minutes long. Put it out on the mixtape, and everybody kind of grabs to it, and we had to shorten it up. And they put it out as a single, and it kind of just went national from that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, it was just the people. But the second time around with Drinking My Cup, it was more like we knew what the business was already going into it. Like we knew what
you wanted.
Yeah, it was more well put together, like well thought out. Like we put some thought behind the record.
Who wrote the song? Kirko wrote the song?
Kirko wrote the song.
So how do y'all work? Do y'all work like say, okay, look, I want to make this song, and then y'all make the beat after what you hear, what they got, or do you make the song and then they kind of recreate, create what they want to say?
The way Drink in My Cup happened, it was like it was crunch time. Like the record label was on Kirko to come out with another single. We had like 2 or 3 days. We were just working, and Kirko, we were just playing beats, and Kirko heard the beat that I brought over, and he liked it. It was like the melody was in already, but the beat wasn't finished.
Okay.
As soon as he heard the beat, he came up with the melody part. I said, I don't know how much you want somebody. Like that was a melody already in the beat. So he just put the words to it. And after that, he just wrote the record. From there, Pyro added his stuff to the beat. Added the drum to it, added the guitar. It was just like in one day, we finished that record in one day.
Wow, look what happened with that song. Really dope song. Put them everywhere, man. I saw that y'all was on 106 in Park. How was that?
Yeah, it was dope. It was dope.
Be on 106 in Park. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
We went through hell to make it though.
Yeah, we almost
Did you ever picture yourself on 106 in Park? I mean, really?
I mean, I honestly know.
I mean, what producers you know actually go on there? You know, that's really nice. Congratulations to that.
Thank you.
Yeah, who have you worked with in Houston?
Pretty much
all of them.
Everybody.
Yeah, we was on the bump.
Okay, who haven't you worked with? Quicker to answer that, huh?
Yeah, we worked with Bun B, you know what I'm saying? Bun B's a big homie. He looked out for us coming in the game. He was on his first his Trilogy album. So that was like a major step for us. Before any of this happened, like that was something that we never did. Like actually go to the store and buy an album with a song that we created. Like it was crazy.
Then on top of that, for it to be Bun, the legend, you know what I'm saying?
No, for real. You look up to them when you're little, you know what I'm saying? Looking up to them and now you're making their music. That is like awesome. I know that probably feels really good for you guys.
That was like a big day for me. Cause I went to Best Buy and bought like 4 copies. Like it was crazy.
That box.
Yeah.
So what's coming up now? Like what names are you working on right now? I saw that you were developing artists. So I mean, who are those artists that y'all are developing?
Oh man, we got like a full roster. We trying to make SoundMob like the next big power label. You know what I'm saying? Out of the city, like
out of Houston.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like you had Rec Shop back in the day. You had so many. SUC. You had Rap A Lot. They, you know what I'm saying? All of them had their surge and they had great rosters. So that's what we look to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Exactly. So we got R&B artists. We got rappers in R&B. We got Prince Cannon. He's our male artist. We got Ashley Williams. On the rap side, we got Crucial. We got I-10. We got Showstopper, we got Young Gutter, you know what I'm saying? So we basically just looking to...
You do have a lot of work on your hands.
Exactly.
What would you say for an artist, I wouldn't say artist yet, say person who wants to become an artist, okay? They sit down with you, they're like, you know what, I could do rap, I could do pop, I could do R&B, I could do Latin. How would you help them? Like, what would your advice be for them to, I guess, pick a genre? Like, how would you help them?
I mean, whatever is their best strength, like that's what they got to go with. Like you can be well-rounded, but you got to have something that makes you who you are. You know what I mean? And you got to pick where you want to go in the music industry. Like you can't have all these pop records and rap records. Like people ain't gonna respect you coming out with a pop record and you trying to be a street rapper.
You gotta do it correctly.
Yeah, you gotta do it the right way. So you gotta pick which.
First rap and then pop.
Yeah, you can't confuse people.
Right.
People gotta know what they getting from
exactly, because then they're gonna be probably like, okay, who are they? Like now they're looking up to this person, now all of a sudden they change, and now they're talking about, other things on their songs. So I definitely feel that. Well, there you go. I mean, SoundMob, straight out of Northeast Houston. If y'all looking for them, you can go to the website, check them out to find them. But if not, tell them where they can find you guys right now.
Once again, Twitter, Instagram, all that, at Ryu_SoundMob.
At Pyro_SoundMob. That's what it is.
That's what it is.
Shout out
what
to
your name is?
Man. You already know what it is.
We out.
Pussy and some breakfast. Pimping is a threshold, physically neglected. Women call my phone and plead for GLC the specialist. Trying to check on me and see what they could come and help with. Yeezys and some LIGs that wasn't on the shelf, bitch. Just because your man be wearing that, what is that, some velvet? He indecent drinking, so I call him Robert Redford. Get an A for...